Hi everyone, Canadagraphs here, and this is a video for the Superman and Lois wardrobe sale that happened today. Today was day one of the sale. Those of you that were here for my wardrobe sales for the Flash, you'll know that I went back dozens of times for that sale, like 10 plus weeks. I picked through there and kept finding things. That's not going to be the case on this one. There was limited selection of cast stuff there, and a lot of the cast stuff that was there had been they have a section for like higher end items they always put aside. And a lot of stuff was put there that doesn't necessarily deserve to be there, but was there only because it had Clark's name on it. I only found one shirt from Clark in the entire regular section, and 2 jackets. That's it. That's all that there was with Clark's name on it. Could have picked up all the Kyle and General Lane items you've ever wanted. Jonathan and Jordan, there was a fair amount of a few John Henry irons, but Clark, like I said, I only found 1 shirt, 2 jackets. Now, in the VIP section, I sent someone that I brought with me to the sale today to go in there and look. Well, I looked around everywhere else, and they found more things for me in that one little section than I did in the rest of the store. They got me a few good things, and they got probably my best find of the day, which will be at the bottom of the bag. It'll be the last thing I get to, and it's not Clark related. So I was disappointed with some of the things I did not find. I did not find any of the red plaid jackets. None. Zero. There wasn't even a stunt one there. There was a few of the yellow-brown jacket that he has. There's a few of those around. I did manage one, and then I also managed one stunt one. Again, that's it. But yeah, it's not the greatest selection I've ever seen, but it is what it is. So we will get started. I will start with the secondary characters, then we'll move on to the more primary stuff. Yeah, I had almost 2 bags full of stuff today, so it's going to take a few minutes. And when I mean 2 bags, I mean these extra large mega bags. So let's get started. We'll start with the one women's item I picked up, one. And that was only because I was already done, and me and my associate were just standing there. I just happened to see it sitting at the front of the row of things. I'm like, I wonder if that's one of this person's shirts. And I went over, and sure enough, it was tagged. I'm like, all right, I'll grab it. I didn't look any further, though, to see what else there was. So the one and only women's item I picked up today is this Metallica shirt. It's got like tour dates on the back and all that. And this is how they tag things, just so you'll know. Right there. Sarah, number 7. So yeah, that was the one and only women's item I picked up today. Like I said, I'll probably go back when I have some money back in. I maxed out my money today, by the way, guys. So I'll be selling these as fast as possible to make some of that back. Now we get into the rest of it is men's stuff. So the most interesting find, I only picked this up literally because I saw the name. I'm like, interesting. Character we were just introduced to this week. I'm not even sure if this shirt's been on screen yet. It probably was. It was probably in that episode, but I can't say for certain because I didn't actually screen cap him. But we have this green shirt, and it is tagged MILTON FINE, which those of you that know anything about the comics know that is Brainiac. I actually had to stop and think for a second. I almost didn't think of the name. Why are you turning on, man? I don't need noise in here. Alright. I thought I picked up a Jordan item, and it turned out I did not. What I did pick up was this, a Michigan University shirt, and it is Jonathan. I thought I picked up a Jordan item, and in my head, I think I even, like, the emails I sent out to a couple of people, I think I even said Jordan in the email, but it's actually a Jonathan shirt. And this one is, oh yeah, and last but not least, this plain black shirt. This will be the basic black shirt of John Henry Irons. So that is it for like t-shirts. Like I said, there were not many Clark shirts out there. All the Clark shirts I found today were in the premium sections or the highest price ranges of the non-premium stuff. Now we'll get on to Clark. Alright, first one we have it's kind of a weird one. It's not labeled on the collar Clark, but you'll see when I show you that it is labeled in a way Clark. So I found this one, and on this tag it says Clark, take in as pinned at sided. I don't know what those instructions mean, but it was something for the wardrobe team. Basically, like, make this shirt different, like make it however they need it to be. I have not looked to see what episode it's from. I literally got home 10 minutes ago, so I'm making this video now in case like I fall asleep later, so it's done. So I don't know what episode most of these are from. We've got one dress shirt. We've got the basic blue, light blue dress shirt, and you can see, if I ever get to the label there it is, Clark. Alright, next one is this design. Yeah, this design here. There you go. Number one Clark. All the ones you're seeing right now, all the fancy button-up shirts, with the exception of that dress shirt. The dress shirt I found in the regular section. Everything else was found in the premium section. So the prices are higher than regular ones. All right, I got this one. Got this design. And Clark. Sorry if the crinkling comes over loud on the thing. It's an unnecessary, it's a necessary evil, I guess. All right. Now, got a couple of red shirts for Clark at least. I did get a couple that have a red tone to them at least. There's this one. And Clark. And one more shirt. This is the last shirt. Then we get into jackets. Alright, we got this design. It is mostly red with a little bit of orange. I was trying to get this done before I sneezed. And there is Clark. Okay, so that is it for shirts. From here on out, everything else is jackets. And the jackets are expensive. So, alright, we'll start off with, gotta see which one which is before I put it out. Alright, yeah. we're starting off with the one that is Clark's stunt double. The only reason I picked it up is because, like I said, there wasn't a lot of Clark there. Like Tyler Hoechlin's version of Clark, there was very little stuff. And this one I'm also pretty certain, just based off of the design and what the instructions say on it, I think I even know the scene it was used for. Alright, we got this jacket. It is one of the more common ones he used. There's 3 or 4 designs of jackets he used a lot. This is one of them. It is brownish yellow, yellowish brown. Not sure what way you want to call it. As you can see on the label, it says Clark Stunt on it. Now, also on it is this tag. This tag says harness holes. Now, I haven't actually looked to see where the harness holes are. Oh, I already see one. So, on the back end of the pocket, they have cut through there so that they can lift up Clark in the air in this jacket. I'm reasonably sure this is the jacket for the scene where he shows his sons that he's Superman, because it's the same jacket. And I don't remember many times when Clark was flying as Clark. If you can tell me another scene where he flew as Clark in this jacket, I will consider it maybe as that scene, but yeah. Okay, next one doesn't say Clark, but I think you can figure out that it's Clark. Alright, you got this one. It's green. There's also a tag on the bottom for some reason that says size large. I don't know why they needed to do that. Is it not labeled inside large? No, it's labeled large on the inside. I don't know why. But it is labeled Farm Number 1. Now, who's number 1 on the call sheet? Clark. Where does he live? On a farm. I am willing to bet I'll figure out which scene that's from sooner or later. I know he had a few green jackets, not a lot, obviously not as many as the yellow orange or the plaid red ones, but yeah. And the last Clark item was this one, which I definitely have in my database of photos. It's heavy too. And Clark. Yeah. So I might go back on Monday, but that'll honestly seriously depend on if I sell a couple of these things right away. That's one of the reasons I'm getting this video up as soon as possible, because I kind of capped out money that I can spend on this already. And I didn't even look at the women's section. So that's it. We will hopefully have more. We'll see. I am sure I will end up going back sometime in the future, maybe in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, something like that. Even if, you know, whatever. But I have to wait until their prices come down a bit, because they are way above what I can justify putting more money out on right now, right? So, yeah, that's how it went today. And I will talk to you in the future. And prices will be in the description. Bye.